So the philosophy of the Jedi Sentinel during the Old Republic era, during the Natural Republic era, during the Rutan Reformation, and during the waning years of the Galactic Republic will be elaborated in this video. So the Jedi Sentinel philosophy, in my view, it's possible to know too much about combat and the Force. It means you know next to nothing about intelligence gathering, computer slicing, technological surveillance, or espionage. Sentinels approach these disciplines from the bottom up without assuming that the Force will reveal all their answers. So I'm saying that you cannot rely on their Force power, or the power of the Force, at times, to be technical when there is a malfunction during battle. So intelligence gathering, that means be able to gather intelligence or gather knowledge about maybe the enemy army, like during the Clone Wars, if you're a Jedi Sentinel and you're fighting against the clone, it's fighting against the Confederacy, you're going to be gathering the intelligence of the droids and their weakness, and how to take the power of the droids, so then you could end conflict on that planet. And computer slicing, that means taking information from computers and, you know, being able to investigate. Such as Obi-Wan Kenobi, he failed to really investigate about Jango Fett. But a Jedi Sentinel, on the other hand, would probably already find out and understand that the bullet used to kill Jango Fett's assassin was actually a Mandalorian and stemmed from Mandalore. While studying all the traditional techniques and abilities that made the Jedi who they were, the Sentinels found the isolation in the Jedi Temple a hindrance. They wanted to work with the civilians and be direct instead of relying on Force power 100%, not necessarily denying their connection to the Force. While adherence to the Force and all that they could do, Sentinels were not blinded by faith and realized that the mystical energy field did have its limitations. Surely, you know, that if you're a Jedi and you're using your Force power, it had limitations. Just like, how did Mace Windu, the most powerful Jedi, the second most powerful, fail to see that Anakin was going to turn on him? Or even Kanan Jarrus, with his power, failed to realize that the Star Destroyer was nearby, about to take down his entire crew. The rarely lit lightsabers of the Sentinels were produced by a yellow blade. So many of them wield yellow blades, which meant that they had a lot of focus during battle. And they had increased mental conditioning. So that means if you're having a lack of men, let's say at the worst part, let's say there is a number of SITH that are killing your clones or killing your Republic soldiers, and you have a very limited amount of Republic soldiers. Let's say you have maybe a couple hundred Republic soldiers against like 10,000 enemy or SITH Empire droids. Then they're able to make sure that they're able to survive the best they can. Just like one Jedi Sentinel, you know, Jedi, I forgot his name, but if we watched the Galactic Timeline Records in the Old Republic, then you'll be able to know. Skip to the 24-minute mark. They're using a lot of force-based attacks. Bastila Shan, if you didn't know, who was affiliated with REVAN, who was a Jedi Knight that slayed Mandalore during the Jedi Civil War, while the Padawan mastered the ancient and difficult battle meditation. Many Jedi Knights, even at their peak, even when they are elevated to the rank of Master, they don't even know that there is an ancient and powerful Force ability called battle meditation, using all your Force ability to even give power to Republic soldiers, clone commandos, clone soldiers, to, you know, your men, whether you're fighting on Christophsis or whether you're fighting on Kashyyyk and you're fighting alongside the Wookiees. Even Yoda knew battle meditation, which the most powerful Jedi and Jedi Sentinels were likely to know. During the Great Galactic War, the Cold War and the Galactic War, Sentinel were referred to Jedi Knights who specialized in wielding dual lightsabers. So if you didn't know, they wielded dual lightsabers, which is amazing. And you might compare it to, the son of Valkorion, which is the Grey Master or the Master that didn't have any allegiance to the light or dark, to the sons, the twin sons. But they wielded dual lightsabers and using Jarkai, which is a variant of Chi-Sho, Ataru, and Juyo. Jarkai means that they definitely had proficiency in a few lightsaber forms. They had proficiency, but they didn't have much proficiency or capabilities with lightsaber forms that were unfamiliar to them. So, Order 66. Many Jedi survivors were Sentinels. And if you didn't know, during the era of the Galactic Empire, the new Jedi Order consisted of Masters of Cam Solosor and Cal Katarn to be prime examples. So if you didn't know, Cal Katarn was so powerful that he was just like a Guardian and Sentinel combined. Those Force powers into one Force living being with high midichlorians. As of 137 ABI, when the Third Jedi Purge was still in effect, the Order had begun to use the title, though many were slaughtered during the reign of Darth Krayt. Darth Krayt was another powerful Jedi Guardian that was, well after the Galactic Empire era, during the Legacy era, which is, over 100 years after the New Republic, after the New Republic was thriving. Sentinels did survive. And they were focused on hunting, the Sith, the one Sith. So if you enjoyed my video, please smash the like button, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and like always, may the Force be with you. And if you want to follow me and keep up with me, then follow me on Instagram. Follow my Instagram. My Instagram is TheRealTanley, TheRealTanley.